Hey guys, welcome back to my beauty stash, or welcome if it is your first time here. Hello, my name is Steph. I would love to have you as a subscriber, so be sure to click that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up before you go if you enjoyed watching. Today, I am finally getting a chance to try. I have some new things that I'm trying today, but the main part of today's video is the ColourPop Hocus Pocus collection for 2021. I also picked up a couple pieces from last year's Hocus Pocus release. I didn't get the palette last year, so I was sure to get it this year, but I bought the entire collection this year. I also got the highlighter I had been wanting from the Plush Like Me collection, so I'll be sure to try this out today because the Hocus Pocus collection didn't come with a highlighter. I'm also gonna be trying out the new BK Beauty by Angie Hot and Flashy brushes. Those arrived a couple days ago. And yeah, guys, we're just gonna get into this too cute collection. I'm gonna show you close-ups of everything. I'm gonna show you swatches of everything. And I'll be creating two looks using the palette. First, let's set the mood. Let's set the mood for today's video. And by doing that, we're gonna light the candle that came in the collection. This is the Hocus Pocus Who Dares to Light the Black Flame candle. This is by Soul Body. So Soul Body is the sister brand to ColourPop. It is their body care brand, which I absolutely love Soul Body. And here is what the candle looks like. This is a pretty good size candle. I wasn't expecting it to be this big. I thought it was gonna be a smaller size, but I'm pleasantly surprised, and this smells really good. It smells like cinnamon. It smells exactly how I want my house to smell in the fall. And it is purple in the inside, and I think it is just too cute. Really pretty, nice weight to it. Let's go ahead and light this baby on fire. And there we go. Now we're ready to start playing with this collection. I'm gonna be sure to put it out of the way so none of the makeup gets burned and so I don't burn myself. But the packaging that it came in is really cute. You have the sisters right here, a candle, and just a nice little design all the way around. Now, unfortunately, the candle is only available in the box set, and I don't think that the box collection, like the full collection, is available at the moment. I want to say that all that's available right now are the individual pieces, so unfortunately, as of right now, you cannot buy the candle. I don't know if that will change in the future, but we'll see. It's burning bright right now. It's starting to smell really good. So let's dive into playing with this new ColourPop Hocus Pocus Round 2 collection. If you want to see everything in action, keep on watching. And guys, I have my little Halloween headband on. It has little black cats on it. I just had to hot glue one of these. I think it was this one right here. So if it starts to droop down, it's because I didn't do that good of a job, but I'm hoping it'll stay. I know you can't really see it because of the angle of the camera, but just wanted to show you really quick what that looks like. I think I picked this up a couple of years ago at Walgreens. All right, so the next thing I want to show you guys is the mirror. Oh my goodness, this is the box that the mirror comes in. It says, "I shall always be with you." And let's take it out because we're using this mirror today. I love this. This is definitely one of the things I wanted to pick up. One of the things I was most excited about with this collection. And it has the same saying on it as the box does. And this is a really good size mirror. This is the size I was expecting the Malibu Barbie mirror to be. And you can see the difference right there. Big difference. So I'm liking this one. And of course it's a cat, so I automatically love it already. All right, so before we begin diving into the Hocus Pocus collection, this is the highlighter from the Plush Like Me collection. It is in the shade Catwalk, and this is a Soul Body Face and Body highlighter. I have a couple of these in my stash. They're larger pans, and I do like the formula, and I just thought this was such a pretty shade, and I wanted to pick it up. So I'm gonna be applying this right now because I don't have any highlighter on. I will most definitely have the rest of the makeup products that I'm using linked in the description box of this video, as well as the products that I'm going to be showing you on camera today. Some of those links might be affiliate links, so if you do end up purchasing, I thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. All right, so let me apply this and then we can get started. There was just something about this highlighter that when I saw it, I just wanted it. And I thought that whole collection, the Plush Like Me collection, was really nice. With the exception of the eyeshadow palette, I just thought, like I have some of that already. But the more I keep looking at it, I don't know. If there's a ColourPop sale in the near future, I might pick up some more things from the collection. I don't know. All right, highlighter is on. Let's start creating our first eye look. I've already primed my eyes using the ABH Eyeshadow Primer. And of course, today I'm gonna be using my new BK Beauty by Angie Hot and Flashy makeup brushes. I'm so happy that Angie was able to collaborate with BK Beauty. You guys know I'm a fan of BK Beauty brushes. I use them quite frequently here on my channel. And these are the 5 brushes that came in the 7-piece brush set. The other 2 in the collection are this angled brush and then this new concealer brush. I do want to mention that all of these brushes are still in stock at the moment on the BK Beauty website, and you can use my code STEFF10. It is not affiliated. It's just so that you guys can save 10% off of your order. So definitely, if you've had your eye on these, you want to be sure to pick them up. These are all new brushes. None of these brushes existed prior to this collection. So Angie was definitely sure to fill the gaps in the BK Beauty collection, and I'm so glad she did, because these 3 brushes I feel were absolutely necessary, and they are these 3 right here. You can rest assured I'm going to be getting a lot of use out of them. This is the concealer brush. This is the A505, and then this other smaller one, like a detail brush, this is the A504, and then this slightly larger one is the A502. So this is what the outer packaging of the palette looks like. You have the shade names on the back. Oh my god, they're in the shapes of cats. How cute. You have the sisters there on the front. You do get a full-size mirror, and you have the sister decal right there. And here's the color story. I'm gonna be honest, at first glance, I wasn't too excited with the color story, and I know a lot of you, when I posted this in the community section here on YouTube, you weren't that excited either, but let's see what this little palette can do. Also in the collection, which we'll be trying out today, are 3 Super Shock shadows. So let me quickly show you what these Super Shocks look like. This one right here is in the shade Forever Bewitching. This one is called To Be Young and Beautiful Again. And this one is called Don't Thou Comprehend. So I'll try to incorporate all 3 of those in today's look. We also have some lippies, which I do want to apply one of the lippies right now while I'm working on the first eye look. Let's see what we got. I know we got, okay, so we have this really deep wine shade. This one is called Tonight We Fly. So let's just go ahead and apply this one right now. And this is called the French Kiss Lip Cream, which I believe is a new product to ColourPop. I believe they just started coming out with these. So here's Tonight We Fly. Now there's also a little spider stamp that you can use to put right here on the outside of your eyes, or on top of your eye, or on your forehead, wherever you want. This is gonna be cute. This is a cute item to have. You know, it's Halloween related, and that's probably the only time that you would use it. Now the bundle that I picked up that included last year's palette came with a couple other items, one of them being these lashes right here. So I'll definitely be using the lashes today. These are the Style Clever Witch. And in case you don't remember, this was last year's palette. No mirror on this one, but you have the nice artwork with the sisters. And guys, later on, I'll do a look where I use both palettes together. I know some of you wanted to see that, but today is gonna be all about this year's eyeshadow palette. And you can definitely see that there's a significant size difference as well. You do get more product in this one versus this one. This one has 17 grams, this one has 11 grams. And as far as the shades go, there are 15 shades in last year's palette, and there are 12 shades in this year's palette. All right, so I'm gonna go in first with the A501 brush, and I think I'm gonna start with this shade right here, Moon is Round. And I'll be pressing that into the crease. Now there is quite a bit of kick up in the pan, but I think most ColourPop shadows are like that. But I feel like I'm getting good pigmentation, good payoff with this shade. I'm just kind of stamping it first, and I'll work on blending it out in a bit. Now I'm going to take the A502 and I'm going to go into Life Potion, and I'm going to start working that in the crease, like the lower part of the crease. Guys, the candle smells fantastic. I hope that they restock the collection. That way, those of you that wanted the candle, you can get the collection. Maybe they'll restock it when they have like a 25% or 30% off sale. Wouldn't that be fantastic? I think we could all use a good sale right now. What do you guys think? Okay, so this is building up really nicely in the crease. Now I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. The shade is called Green Newt, same brush. I'm gonna focus that out here. This is the perfect size of brush, exactly what BK Beauty needed. I'm so glad Angie thought to include this in her collab. This reminds me of the Refer 14, a cross between the 14 and the 13. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the concealer brush. This is the A505, and I'm going to dip into Bubble Bubble. And I'm going to spray the shade, but I pick it up first with the brush. And I just use any setting spray. I have this one from NYX handy, so that's what I've been using. And I'm gonna apply this to the lid. I felt a little bit of fallout. I'll check it right now. Now I think I'm gonna use one of the Super Shocks on the lid as well. And maybe another one in the inner corner. The shade is nice, but I feel like it could use a little bit more shimmer power. Okay, let me move down to the lower lash line. I'm taking the BK Beauty 204 and I'm gonna go in with this beautiful green shade right here. The shade is called Fur Black as Black and it has a little imprint of the cat there. So I'm gonna be sure not to get the cat. I'm gonna dip my brush in down here and I'm gonna apply this on the lower lash line. That is a very deep green. Why am I not using the mirror? It does have like a little sticker that you need to peel off. I can see so much better. The mirror I have in front of me is a little far away and it's not a magnification mirror, so sometimes I just rely on the monitor. That's not always a good idea. This is a very pretty shade. Now I want to add this green shimmer. This one is called Circle of Salt. So I'm going to pick it up with this brush and I'm going to spray it. I'm just going to apply that. I'm going to start right here in the inner portion. And just work across. And kind of just flicked it out there, just trying something different. All right, now I'm gonna go into this Super Shock shade right here. This one is called Don't Thou Comprehend. And I'm gonna pick it up with my finger. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna apply this starting in the inner portion. That's exactly what it needed. Look at that, that's beautiful. Now I'm gonna go in with the Refer 03 and I'm gonna pick up Under the Ground. I'm gonna pop that right here. All right, so now I'm gonna add some liner and the lashes and I'll be right back to show you guys the completed look number 1. All right, guys, so this is the completed first look using the new Hocus Pocus palette. This is called the Witching Hour palette. I like the green on the lower lash line. I like the orange and tan shades, the gold copper shades on the top. I think it's a nice combination. I will say though that the lashes, and these are the ones from last year, these are very demure lashes. I think my natural lashes are actually longer than these are, but I have them on, they're there, and we're gonna go for it. There were no lashes in this year's collection. A little disappointed. I wouldn't have minded at least one pair of lashes, but that's okay. I did change the lip color. This is the most nude shade of the three. The last one I have to try on for you guys, I think it's a black or a dark green. This one is in the shade Calming Circle. It's a comfortable formula. It's a matte formula. It definitely feels like what it says it is. It's a lip cream. It definitely feels that way. Going back to the eye look, I added some Wet n Wild Breakup Proof liquid liner to the top lash line, and for the lower waterline, I went in with this one from ColourPop. It is in the shade Canopy, and then that's about it. Of course, I used the Super Shock shadow, one of them. There's two left. So let's jump over to the left eye and start creating look number 2. Now for the left eye, I definitely want to incorporate some of the purple shades, especially this Super Shock shadow over here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with All Hallows Eve. I'm just going to run that in the crease. Not going to be very precise with it, just kind of let it go all over, and then I'll probably dip into Hello Billy. And I'm going to start off with the A503. The candle is still going strong. The room smells very nice, very fall. This is a very light shade. Don't know that we necessarily needed this shade in the palette, but I'll get to my thoughts later towards the end of the video. Yeah, that shade isn't really, not really doing too much, is it? Okay, let's move on from that one. Now I'm going to take the A502 and I'm going to dip into the purple shade here. I'm going to start out here. Kind of just do something like this. Maybe just keep it out here. It's a nice shade. I love this brush. I can't get over how well this brush is performing. It's doing exactly what I need it to do with the shades that I'm working with. All right, so I think I'm gonna leave it like that. I like the way this is turning out. I like the pigmentation, the blendability. This is a beautiful shade. So now what I want to do, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This one is called Twist the Bones. And I'm taking that on a damp A505. I'm going to start applying up here. Now I'm going to get a clean A504. Lightly just blend these edges. Picking up a little bit more of Hello Billy. Now I'm going to go in with the Super Shock Shadow Forever Bewitching. I'm taking that on a Morphe M124. I'm just placing it on top of the shimmer shade. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I like the matte shade a lot. The Hello Billy shade, that's a beautiful shade, but the shimmer shade and then the Super Shock, I don't know. It's missing something. Let me go in with this other Super Shock. This one is called To Be Young and Beautiful again, and I'm gonna go in with my finger. And I'm gonna apply that right here. Okay, that's showing up well. I'm gonna go back in with this one. I'm gonna use my finger. I don't know. Let's go on to the lower lash line. Now, the only shades I haven't used in the palette are Summon Us and 300 Years. I believe I've used the rest of them. So I don't really want to do this in the lower lash line. I guess, well, maybe. Let me try Summon Us. I'm going to bring it down some, and then I guess I'll deepen it up with Hello Billy. And I'm taking Summon Us on a Rephr 12. That's not bad. That shade is actually kind of nice. This shade might have made a nice transition shade for this purple shade at the top. Now I'm taking a Rephr 03 and I'm going back in with Hello Billy, and I'm going to keep that really close to the lash line. Same Rephr 03, I just cleaned it off, and I'm going to go in with 300 Years. And I am going to spray it. I'm going to take a little bit of that shade up here on the brow bone. Guys, I'm proud of my little headband here. My little glue gun job. I'm surprised it sticked. Okay, I'm gonna add the other lash, some liner, and I'll be right back to show you this second and final look. All right, guys, so this is how the second look came out. Obviously, I changed lipsticks. This is a black shade. It is a matte black. This one is in the shade Hello Boys. And this is the look that we got. Same Wet n Wild Breakup Proof liquid liner, same lash. For the lower waterline, I went in with an Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Delirious. And guys, the more I was looking up here at the lid, the more I was liking the two Super Shock shades together. So this shade really helped to just brighten up the center of the lid, and I think it's exactly what the look needed. All right, guys, we have one more product to use, and it is this Spider Stamp. So I think I'm going to apply it. Let's see. I'm going to do a little stamp there. Aw, that's cute. Let's do another one there. Another one here. That's easy. And I guess, let's see. I'm going to get carried away with this. I already know. Maybe just something like that. I'll leave this one without one. One more? Should we do one more? There. All right, guys, I'm officially in the Halloween spirit. Let me wrap up today's video and give you guys my final thoughts on this year's Hocus Pocus collection from ColourPop. All right, so let's start with the lip trio. I like the shades that they included. I mean, it's Halloween. We gotta have a black or some deep shades. I was thinking this was gonna be a green. I don't know why. I guess I was just remembering wrong. But I don't mind that it's a black. It's a comfortable formula. It's a nice formula. It's not like intense black. It's a nice black. I think it goes with the palette, with the collection, and I liked all of the shades. I like the packaging. The packaging is cute. I like that they did purple this year. Purple and orange, I like those shades together. I also like blue and orange together. It has the sisters here on the front, and it's cute. It goes with the collection. Now let's talk about the Super Shock trio. I liked it. I like the formula. I like working with them. I think it definitely added some oomph to the eye looks because I wasn't really getting the payoff I was looking for with the shimmers in the palette, but we'll get to that in a second. I thought that all of the shades they included were nice. I think we could have maybe done just with one of these shades and then maybe a green. what can I say? I'm biased towards green. I love green, so I would have definitely liked to have seen one of these in a green. And then I have the stamp in front of me. The stamp is cute. Am I gonna wear it outside of Halloween? Probably no. It would be just for the month of October, but it's cute. It's a nice touch. I don't mind it at all. Now the candle is burning in front of me. I don't want to lift it up. I don't want to spill any hot wax on myself, but it smells beautiful. It is the perfect fall scent. I really hope the collection comes back in stock so you guys can get the collection that includes the candle. It'd be nice if they could sell the candle separately or maybe bundle it like with the eyeshadow palette and some of the Super Shocks. But from what I read, it was only going to be available when you purchase the full collection. It's nice. This was a nice touch. Probably one of my favorite things in the collection. And of course, the mirror. You guys, I'm going to be using this year round. This is going to be my new mirror. I am going to retire my black Dollar Tree mirror. I'm going to take this to work. I'll probably keep it at work. And this is the one you're going to see me use. I'll alternate between this one and the Barbie one. But love the mirror. Love that they included it. Again, the candle in the mirror, definitely some of my favorite things in this collection. Let's talk about the Witching Hour eyeshadow palette. Again, you get 12 different shades. You do get a mirror in here as well. First impression, color story wise, just from seeing it on Instagram, you know, I wasn't impressed. I was definitely thinking, I don't know what I was thinking, but it wasn't this. I am happy to see the greens. I'm happy to see the purples. I'm happy to see this little quadrant right here. I feel like this whole top row is a missed opportunity. We didn't need all of these shades. Like, just give us one and then give us some different shades, you know? I feel like this is just too much of the same. You know, I don't mind the orange shades. Those are fine. But then we probably didn't need these two shades either, especially like this shade. This is very similar to one of the Super Shocks. So I definitely think we could have done with another shade there. You know, the color story, it's fine. Like, I like the looks I was able to create. I guess I was just expecting something a little bit different. The matte shades are fantastic. No problems with the matte shades. The shimmer shades, however, are a little disappointing. Well, at least the one, like this one was a little disappointing. This one was a little disappointing. These two did fine, but I just placed them on the inner corner. I don't know. I think the shimmers could have been just a little bit better. Thank God for the Super Shock shadows. But yeah, I mean, it's a versatile palette. You can create neutral looks, fun looks. I mean, obviously, I think I have two fall Halloween looks going on. I mean, especially with the spiders. The palette is just okay, you know. This palette is good for what it is. It's a little keepsake, a memento for Halloween. Those of us that grew up with Hocus Pocus, or maybe have discovered it later on after its release. I mean, it's just something nice to have in your collection. Is it trying to be the best palette in your collection? No, it's not trying to be that at all. But for what it's trying to be, a nice Halloween palette, yeah, it fits the mark on that one. Now, I'm so excited, guys, that I was able to pick up last year's Hocus Pocus palette. A lot of you have said this was a really good palette, so I'm going to be anxious to try this out. I definitely want to create, like I said, some looks incorporating both palettes. Maybe I'll try and do that this weekend and have, you know, something up for you guys next week or just sometime, you know, in October. I'm going to try and do Halloween looks. Wet n Wild just sent me a really large PR package with their entire Halloween collection. So you're definitely going to get some Halloween inspired looks from me, but keep in mind, guys, I am not a makeup artist. I don't know how to do all of those dramatic Halloween looks. I'm going to show you how to do everyday, real people Halloween looks. Nothing too extravagant. I mean, this is pretty extravagant for me over here with these spiders. So I feel very festive. I'm ready for Halloween. I can't wait to dive into this palette. And this is the Hocus Pocus collection, the round 2 Hocus Pocus collection from ColourPop. What did you guys think? I know this was met with a lot of mixed reviews. I mean, performance-wise, everything was fine. Like, nothing was really a dud. The only thing I'm complaining about is the color story and the shimmer shades that are in the palette. But overall, guys, I mean, it's a pretty decent collection. The candle and the mirror make up for any of this collection's shortfallings. But let me know your thoughts. Sound off in the comments down below. Did you pick this collection up? Are you planning to pick up some of the pieces? As far as I know, most of the pieces are available for individual purchase, but as of right now, the full collection, I believe, is sold out. I will update you guys whenever I see that it is restocked, but of course, everything I used will be linked in the description box down below in case you want to buy or check out anything. Oh, and guys, one last thing. The BK Beauty and Angie brushes, amazing, amazing. The 5 eyeshadow brushes that were included in this set, they all get 2 thumbs up from me. The only 2 brushes I have left to use are the face brushes, but I will most definitely be using those on camera very soon, so be on the lookout for that. Congratulations, Angie, hot and flashy, on your collab with BK Beauty. Lisa J, thank you so much for asking Angie to create these brushes, because these were definitely brushes that were missing in the BK Beauty lineup, and I'm happy to have them in my stash. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night, wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink that water, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.